Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I am Shannie and I do lifestyle videos and vlogs. That would also include adulting videos where I talk about planning, budgeting, give you some life hacks, stuff like that. And most recently I started doing some motherhood videos because I am a new mother, first time mom. Now just getting into the video, as you can see, this is the 5th month update video, postpartum, and I am actually amazed that I'm here. It feels as though he just arrived from the hospital yesterday and now he's like 5 months. So yeah, just a little update on myself. I mentioned, in the previous video that I don't really have much to say about myself other than the fact that I have been dealing with my scalp and hair issues. So that's what I'm still currently dealing with. My scalp has been, pretty dry, maybe from hormones and all the changes my body went through. So I'm still dealing with that, still dealing and battling with a little bit of dandruff here and there. And also I lost my edges. But I am so happy to say that my edges are back. They aren't fully back the way I want them to be, but they are back. Now usually I would bring him on for a little guest appearance around this time, but he's not here at the moment and I'm going to take advantage of that and get through this video quickly. But I will put some photos up as usual and some video clips here and there just so you can see his development and you can still get a glimpse of him. So I have everything here in my phone. I like to put it in my notes so I don't forget the most important updates, which I actually did forget something still last time. I didn't remember to mention the fact that he actually recognized his name. So when you call his name, he turns around, he looks at you, he knows his name. So that's so cool, and it's turning into an actual little person. So yeah, he actually started recognizing his name since he was 4 months. I forgot to put it in that video. So yeah, he knows his name. He's also getting a lot stronger when it comes to pulling himself up. Now I mentioned in the other video, in the 4th month update, that he can pull himself up. His core muscles are so strong. He can pull himself up in a sitting position. Once you had him leaning on a pillow or something, it kind of propped up, but he's still laying on it, he would be able to pull himself up into a sitting position. But he could not do that while he was laying down flat, like on the bed or in the crib or anything like that. But now he's getting so much stronger that he's now pulling himself up from laying down flat and pulling himself up to kind of sit up. And talking about sitting up, he's now sitting up really good. He doesn't need any help. He's actually just moving around now, which is the other point. He can move around a lot better. I don't know if I mentioned this in the other video that he was trying to learn how to crawl. Well, now he's crawling. He's not doing it on all fours as yet, like on his knees and his hands, but in comparison to the 4th month, he's moving much quicker. He can wiggle. He doesn't, like I say, he doesn't go on all fours, but he wiggles and he pulls himself almost like he's in the military. He does that, but he does it so fast, and he can maneuver around and he sits up, and yeah, he's just, yeah, pray for us. He's very active now. Doesn't want to keep still. He wants to explore things, which is, fine. Just have to keep an eye on him a lot more now. He's still putting a lot of things in his mouth, chewing on everything, and his teeth are coming in, guys. Like the other day, he was chewing on, trying to chew on my finger, and I felt this little hard thing kind of scrape me, and I'm like, what? Is that a tooth? I feel like his teeth are coming in. They're not fully out, but his gums look really white in that spot. And like I said, I can feel the actual teeth coming through, and he pretty much bit me, if that makes sense. And so, last but not least, at least these are the main things that's happening, but last but not least, he is pulling himself up to stand up, you guys. So he's not fully crawling really good on all fours, but he's already trying to move around on his feet. And I was like, what the heck? So I'm in the room with him doing something on the bed, and he's in his crib sitting down playing with a toy, and I turn around and who is standing up in the crib holding onto the railing and looking at me smiling? Him. I'm like, what are you doing? How did you get up there? And he's just laughing at me, all excited and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I almost have a toddler. He's no more baby, where my tiny baby goes. So yeah, he's pulling himself up to stand in his crib. he isn't on the floor as much to say he's holding on to any like couches or anything and pulling himself up, but anything that's there where he can grip really good and pull himself up, he tries. If you're holding him in your lap and he's sitting on you, he'll try to turn around, hold on to your clothes or your shoulders or whatever, and pull himself up to stand up. So he's there, guys. He's at that stage. And so yeah, we're just, you know, getting ready for the next phase of his little life and kind of mourning our little tiny baby. But yeah, he's growing so well, and that's pretty much the updates. I can't think of anything else that's really major, you know, that changed or anything. But yeah, that's our little baby. So hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If you have, you know, a baby that's around the same age and you just wanted to kind of compare, even though we should not really compare our babies to others because every baby, you know, goes at their own pace. But sometimes we like to, you know, read articles and watch videos just to kind of have an idea of where other babies are at. And so if that's what you came to watch this video to see, I hope that you found it to be helpful. Let me know down below if your baby is doing the same thing, if they already passed the stage and was doing this from like 3 months. You know, some of these babies are like way out there. Let me know if they're starting to do it, if they're doing anything different that I've never mentioned. Just comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you and your little ones. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.